Welcome to a video lecture with Mr. Connect. So this is our first attempt to take our video lecture notes in class. So remember, our goal is to copy down what you see when you take these notes. And we're actually going to discuss them more in class as well as answer any questions you might have. The greatest benefit, though, of these video lectures is if you're confused at all, remember, you can always turn them on again, watch the same problem, fast forward to where you actually need the assistance. It means you can actually have these lectures over and over. So go ahead and pause the video here and begin copying down exactly what you see on this left side of the page as well as on this right side of the page. So pause here and copy down what you see. Okay, welcome back. So good job pausing. I'll always try and give you those clues to let you know when you should be pausing and copying down. So what we're focused on here are a couple problem-solving strategies that could help us solve problems throughout this course that we're running in. A lot of the time we're going to have sequences, but these are good strategies to help if you are a little confused on problems. So our first problem here, I'm going to slide this slide a little to its left here to get some workspace. We're going to learn how to use the look for a pattern. So just like all of our problems, what we do are words, I'd like you to try and interact with this problem. So again, pause here and try and circle the words we really care about in this problem. Awesome, welcome back. Okay, so let's see what you circled. We got Dylan got a text from Kelsey. Okay, I think a text seems to matter. And then I'd say about after 10 seconds, we want to know this interval that this is happening on. He forwarded it to 2 of his friends. And after 10 more seconds, so I kind of think I see this pattern starting to form. We may have something about 10-second intervals happening. So I'm just going to write that down. That's not 105, so I'll probably use SEC just so you're understanding. That's 10 seconds. And then after 10 more seconds, those 2 friends forward it to 2 more friends. So each of those friends forwarded it to 2 more friends. I don't think I have the word each in there, and I think I need it in there. So let's get it in there. Each of 4 seconds, those 2 friends forward it to. Yes, each. I do have each. Okay, it's capitalized. I saw it really large. I didn't see it. Oh, it was afterwards. If the text was forwarded like this every 10 seconds, so again, we have that 10-second interval being recycled. How many people receive the text after 40 seconds? Okay, so we have a pattern here of 10-second cycles. Our goal is to figure out how many texts have actually been sent in total. I'm going to tell you that there is a challenging problem because a lot of students forget about the key to the beginning of this problem. So I'm actually going to have you try to figure it out. So let's split our notes section in half, and we'll say first attempt. This is our first attempt to solve it. I want you to try and attempt the problem on your own on this left side of the note part. And then I'm going to show you how to do it in just a moment. So give a good pause of the video, try your best to do this problem on your own, and then I'll show you how we actually do it. Okay, welcome back. All right, so Dylan got a text from Kelsey. I'm actually going to use this larger side on this side over here. So got a text from Kelsey. So we have one text from Dylan going to Kelsey. That takes one text. Did you remember about the original text? That's usually the hardest part because we have to remember that Dylan sending it was 0 seconds. This was the first text, and then we have these 10 seconds going on after that. So the 0 second actually isn't Dylan. This is our 0. It's when Kelsey receives her text there. So we have that one text being sent, and it's just going to, my writing is messing with me. It does count. So that first text got it sent. Okay, now Kelsey is going to split it off. I like to do this like those prime factoring graphs where we do the bridge or the tree diagram, these are sometimes called. So this is after 10 seconds. More, we have another friend. So I'm just going to say A and B because they did not have names. And then 10 more seconds are going to go by, and each of them are going to send 2 more. So that's 10 more seconds. Okay, and we're going to call them C, D, E, and F. Okay. So how many texts did we get in this spot? 2 texts. And again, what your brain is starting to try and see is a pattern. How many texts did we get in here? 4 texts. Okay. All right, well, we got 10 more seconds, and then we got 10 more seconds. So these are all going to keep on splitting. And remember, students, this is what happens with our text messages. So don't send out those writings if you don't want students to know what happens. It just spreads. It spreads like wildfire. This is a great diagram to see how a conversation actually can spread quickly. All right, so let's just reread. Dylan got a text from Kelsey. After 10 seconds, he forwarded it to 2 more. Awesome. And I actually have Dylan and Kelsey mixed up now that I've read that. We're going to switch it. There we go. That's going to work for now. Okay. And then we have, G, we're doing our alphabet. G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. And then does it split one more? So we got our 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh, we got one more split here. Does anyone realize that there's a math formula for this process right now? I'm showing this the really long way. So I'm really writing it out. I'm not even going to name these friends in our alphabet. I'd love you to count up our texts. How many texts have gotten sent out? We got 1, the original. Then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 texts are sent out after 40 seconds. What's the pattern? What's that pattern here? So we had 4 texts. How many texts are here? And then how many texts are in this row here? Yeah, how many of you recognized the pattern is that it doubles each time? We're always timesing by 2 from previous number to the next number. Man, math's so cool. It has so many patterns. Okay, so let's go on to our next problem here. I'm going to get it too far over there. We're going to copy down this problem, and this is actually going to be the first problem I'm going to have worked with you in class. I'll try and show the worked example a little later, but my video lecture is getting quite long here, so I'm going to work with going to this problem in class, and then I'll have you copy one more additional. Thanks so much for practicing how to take video lecture notes. Remember, my goal is to actually see how you copy down what you saw, that you tried the attempt on your own before copying my attempt down. So those are things I'm going to be checking in class. So remember, copy down example 2. Write any questions you may have about our video notes in these columns. These columns are for you to add notes and questions in if you have them, this column next to the problem. And always write them down so you don't forget to ask them once you enter class. I'll see you soon. Bye, students.